Ssaabasajja.
Omulabi wa Data TV yonna gy'osinzira okutulaba okola kya muwendo nnyo. Weebala emirimu gy'otuusizzaako engalo sabbiiti eno. Nga bulijjo essaawa eno Data TV ebyokutuusa ku pulogulaamu Buganda ku ntikko. Mwomanyira ebifa embuga, ebifa ku mutanda, abalangira abambejja, empisa, ennono n'obulombolombo ebyayitimulanyaffe Buganda okumutuusa ku ntikko. Olwaleero mu Buganda ku ntikko tukuleetedde ensisinkano y'omukulembeze w'eggwanga Yoweri Kaguta Museveni n'abakungu b'Obwakabaka bwa Buganda. Pulezidenti Museveni mwe yasiimidde emirimu gya Ssekabaka Muteesa II gye yakolera Obuganda ne Uganda yonna, era n'awaayo n'emmotoka eyali ya Ssekabaka Muteesa II eya Rolls Royce Buganda gy'erudde ng'ebanja gavumenti eya wakati. Kinajjukirwa nti Obwakabaka bwa Buganda buludde nga bubanja gavumenti ebyaffe nga waaliwo n'akakiiko akaateekebwawo gye buvuddeko wakati wa gavumenti eya wakati n'Obwakabaka bwa Buganda okulondoola ensonga eno ey'ebyaffe. Bwe twogerera nga waliwo ebimu ku byapa gavumenti eya wakati bye yaddiza Obwakabaka bwa Buganda nga bano baasinzira ku ndagaano eyakolebwa wakati wa Ssaabasajja Kabaka n'omukulembeze w'eggwanga mu maka ge Entebbe mu mwaka ogw'2013. Ddaaki Pulezidenti Yoweri Kaguta Museveni ng'asinziira ku ndagaano eno yawaddeyo mmotoka ya Ssekabaka Muteesa II eya Rolls Royce ng'eno era erudde ng'ebanjibwa Buganda. Pulezidenti Museveni okuwaayo mmotoka eno yabadde ku wooteeri ya Sheraton mu Kampala nga yeetabye ku mukolo gw'okujjukira obulamu bwa Ssekabaka Sir Edward Frederick Williams Walugembe Luwangula Muteesa II wamu n'emirimu gye yakolera eggwanga lye n'Obwakabaka.
The blacksmith, the Muwesi akola emirimu akozesa muscles, omulimi muscles, omubazi muscles. This is the problem of Africa. That's been the problem of Africa. Relying on human muscle and in some cases animal muscle. Yet from about 1700 Europe shifted from muscle power to machine power. And Africa has lagged behind it. Now, once you shift from muscle power to machine power, the production goes up. You start producing in mass. Produce a lot of things. The factory produces a lot of things. When you produce a lot of things in a short time, then you need a market. Somebody must buy what you produce. If you produce and nobody buys, the business will collapse. And when you produce and people buy, people get goods, they get services like this hotel has helped us to sit here. It creates jobs, people get jobs. It generates revenue for the government, for the state. The government has got money to pay workers to. So, mass production by machine creates prosperity. Prosperity. It answers the question of where does prosperity come from for a society? Where does prosperity come from? In the modern context, prosperity comes from production, specialization, using machines, but which means you must get a market, a big market. The good thing in Africa is that in Africa people tend to sleep. They don't know. And when you are sleeping, it's good also, because you don't know where the danger is. If the danger comes, you will not, you are asleep, you are comfortable. But if you are to die, you die comfortably. Now we have woken up Ugandans a bit now. In the name of this, but they have woken up a bit. So now, there's too much sugar cane in Soka now. And you can't go be now. They are really quarreling. There's too much sugar cane. I say, why are you quarreling? Because they are using too much of anything. There's too much maize. We produce 5 million tons. There's too much milk. The prices have gone down. So we are now complaining. Prices have gone down, prices have gone down. This is what NRM told you. It told you NRM from the beginning, from 1963. When I walked out of DPRD and I joined the students' movement, our advice to our people was, in order to guarantee the prosperity of Africans, we must work for integration. And I was very happy to hear everybody here speaking of Pan-Africanism. Oh yeah! I was very happy to hear everybody here talking of Pan-Africanism. Because that's where the future lies. We need to integrate economically and politically so that we will get a big market where we can sell our products. How can it be that you get a country like China with an internal market of 1.3 billion people, but they are still fighting for markets of America? Banaka kanene musiawe neate baya na nakatale inyongeza akawa America, because you have seen the struggle between Trump and the Chinese. The effect, what you have 42 million people, we are not very clear about that. I think here there's a very big danger. We better be clear wherever we are. Whether you are royal, whether you are a priest, whatever you are, please. If you are not an enemy of Africa, know that prosperity lies in a big market. Without a big market, you are going to be dangerous. Together with our there is a very good example. Okay, that is about the market. So prosperity means economic integration. And all of us should support that. Secondly, how about strategic security? Who will guarantee the freedom of Africa? In Europe, we have got small countries, Denmark, Luxembourg, Belgium. They are small countries, they are Monaco. But they have got a guarantor. This is the United States. When they are in danger, the guarantor comes. Say, please. Where is the guarantor for Africa? Where is the center of gravity for Africa? That's why now I'm very happy to hear people talking of the East African Federation. Now, finally, when I discussed with Kawaka Mutebi, President Mutebi, in London, I remember very well, I said we shall support, we can support the restoration. But we want kingdoms or cultural leaders that work for the unity of Africa and taking advantage of the fraternity. Because already you people who are in Baganda, when you say Baganda, what do you call going? Uganda. Let's say coming, you come. Kuja. You know what do you call it? Kuja. And you know what do you call it? Kuja. And you know what do you call it? Kuja. How can you pretend that you don't know what? How can you pretend that you don't know what this man is saying? Why don't you emphasize the linkages? That's what I discussed with the Christian in the hotel. Why can't the traditional new people emphasize the linkages? Because I like them so much. I never had anybody speaking in Uganda until 1954. When Bishop Leslie Brown came to preach in our church, in Uganda, he was speaking in Uganda, and he said, it was slightly different, but I could clearly understand what he was saying. The word siga is there in Nagoya, but it is no longer used for planting, simple planting. It is used with the emandwa, the values. When you present your issues to the valley, that's your siga. You plant your problems. So,
omukolo guno ogw'okujjukira obulamu bwa Ssekabaka Muteesa II wamu n'emirimu gye yakolera eggwanga lye gwetabiddwako Maama Nnaabagereka, Kamalabyonna wa Buganda Charles Peter Mayiga, abalangira n'abambejja, abaana ba Ssekabaka Muteesa II, abakungu okuva mu gavumenti eya wakati ne Mmengo wamu n'abantu ba bulijjo bangi. Ku mukolo guno Pulezidenti Museveni mwe yaweereddeyo n'obukadde bwa ssiringi za Uganda 300 okudduukirira omulimu gw'okuzimba n'okuzzaawo ekkula lya Buganda ery'amasiro ga bassekabaka ba Buganda ag'e Nabulagala Kasubi.
Today, before I came, I put the note of the cabinet, and as I was coming there, they rang me and said they had agreed that we give that. Then the Masiro, you've been doing your best to repair the Masiro. When I was coming, I thought I should call something.
Pulezidenti Museveni yasiimye Ssekabaka Muteesa II olw'emirimu gye yakolera eggwanga lye wamu n'Obuganda, era yamuwadde omudaali gwa Independence Medal nga yakwambazizza Omulangira David Kintu Wasajja ng'ajjukira obuvumu kitaawe Muteesa II bwe yakozesa mu kulwanirira eggwanga okwefuga mu mwaka gw'olukumu 1962. Pulezidenti Museveni era yasiimye Ssaabasajja Kabaka Kyukyu Ronald Muwenda Mutebi II olw'omulimu gwe yakola mu kuzzaawo Obwakabaka bwa Buganda, era wano naye yamuwadde omudaali ogwa Nalubaale Medal nga guno gwayambaziddwa Omulangira Jjunju.
Excellency, I request you hand over the second.
Kamalabyonna wa Buganda Charles Peter Mayiga mu kwogera kwe yategeezezza nga Buganda bweyize bingi mu musomo guno ogw'okujjukira obulamu bwa Ssekabaka Muteesa II. Bw'atyo n'asaba wabeewo obumu mu ggwanga wakati mu mazima n'obwenkanya.
Of normalcy in our country. Thank you so very much, Mr. President. Again, I'd like to thank Your Excellency for recognizing the contribution of Ssekabaka Edward Muteesa to the development of Uganda and the struggles leading to independence. Thank you so very much, Mr. President. Mr. President, I believe you'll find time to read the lecture that H.T. Wapolo Makubuya has delivered this afternoon. But I think for all of us, for all Ugandans, the most important thing, more than anything else, is unity. Because without it, we cannot strengthen the statehood of Uganda. Unity can be sustained and promoted by two virtuous elements. The first is truth, and the second is justice. The lecture we have heard today has been based on extensive research and analysis. It brings out the truth about Muteesa II and his contribution to his kingdom and his country. Muteesa was very concerned about the integrity of the heritage that he assumed as Kabaka of Uganda, and was also very concerned about the development of Uganda. So with the truth, justice will inevitably and eventually prevail, and his true legacy will continue to shine long after his demise. So I thank H.T. Wapolo Nelson Makubuya for this effort. I salute the family of Ssekabaka Muteesa II for struggling for the legacy of their demised father. Let's all learn from history. Let's embrace the worthy lessons. Let us correct the mistakes. And I think when we learn from history, we become better citizens. Webaza Mr. President okufuna obudde n'ojja n'oleeta banaffe mu musomo guno nga tujjukira Ssekabaka Edward Muteesa obulamu bwe nga Kabaka wa Buganda, nga President wa Uganda eyasooka. Era nkwebaza nnyo ku lw'abantu bano olw'okuwa Ssaabasajja Kabaka Ronald Muwenda Mutebi omudaali nga ojjukira ebyo bye yakola mu lutalo olwaleeta emirembe mu Uganda. Era nkwebaza ku lw'abantu bano Ssekabaka President olw'okujjukira ebyo Ssekabaka Muteesa II yakola eri abantu be mu Buganda n'eri Uganda okutwaliza awamu. Tuyize bingi mu musomo guno, naye tusaana okusoosowaza okubeera obumu
nga bannayuganda kuba Uganda teyinza kunywera nga bannayuganda tebali bumu. Ekinanyweza obumu ge mazima n'obwenkanya. Omusomo gwe tufunye nga gunoonyerezeddwako bulungi guggyeyo amazima ku biki Mutesa bye yakola nga kabaka wa Buganda, biki bye yakola nga president. Era nkakasa nti amazima ago gajja kutusobozesa okulaba obwenkanya nga bubukala wonna, era Mutesa bye yakola bijjukirwe wadde nga yatuva ku maaso. Nebaza nnyo Ekitiibwa Makubiya akoze okunoonyereza kuno, ate n'abaana ba Ssekabaka Mutesa abalangira n'abambejja abafuddeyo nnyo okulaba nti linnya lya kitaabwe liteekebwa ku ddaala we lisaanidde okubeera. Tusaana nno okuyigira ku byafaayo bye tuyiseemu. Ebirungi tubitwale, ate ebibi bituyigirize, tuleme kubiddamu, olwo tubeere bannayuganda abeeyagaza. Mr. President, once again, I thank you very much for finding time to grace this function, and it's my honor and privilege to invite Your Excellency to address the gathering. Mr. President, sir.
Abakungu abalala okuva Mengo baatenze obuvumu obwerufu Ssekabaka Mutesa II bwe yayolesa naddala amagye ga Kawenkene Apollo Milton Obote bwe gaatuuka okulumba olubiri lwe mu mwaka ogw'enkaaga. Baasabye omukulembeze w'eggwanga batuule wamu bateese ku nsonga ya federo, era President Museveni n'abasuubiza okutuula nabo.
During this momentous period, Mutesa led Buganda in a politically complex and ethnically diverse polity. During this period, Mutesa confronted a sophisticated machinery and secretive colonial regime, and yet at the same time attempted to marry the complex and often contradicting nationalisms of Uganda and of Buganda. His efforts, no doubt, were always complicated by his colonial upbringing as well as socialization. As we demonstrate, his loyalties to each of his heritages were tried in many ways. Because while Britain focused on advancing a new unified colonial construct called Uganda, the interests of Abaganda concentrated more on the preservation of a traditional entity to which they looked for their identity and heritage. The quick transition from colonial rule, starting from about 1952 to 1962, is a period of 10 years when you compare to the 68-year period of colonial rule, was short, and there was not enough preparation for Africans taking charge. But what makes Mutesa II a remarkable person is not that he didn't have flaws, we all do, but more because from a very young age, he was thrust into the leadership of a dichotomous society, and notwithstanding all sorts of influences and pressures, he stood. And I challenge, I challenge you, the members of the royal family, to move in the footsteps of your father. I've had an opportunity to look and see some of the correspondence between Sir Edward Mutesa and his children. These letters, in his handwriting, show that he was a very loving father. And I will give you a few examples to show that love. First, we all know that his major accomplishment in terms of writing was his book, The Desecration of My Kingdom. In that book, he dedicates the book to one of his prominent daughters, Sarah Kagere. He could have
Omwezi gwa Novemba, mwezi mukulu nnyo mu Bwakabaka bwa Buganda, kubanga Ssekabaka Mutesa II mwe yazaalirwa, mwe baamutikirira okulya engoma, mwe yakubira enkanamu amale afuna omuzaana, kale ng'Abaganda bagujjuukiriramu bingi. Okyali mulabi mulungi wa pulogulaamu Buganda ku ntikko, kkiriza tuwummulemu katono. Tudde n'ekitundu kyaffe ekyokubiri nga basajja ba Kabaka Oluno Sserunkuuma ne Ssegawapo batunnyonnyola ate ekyobuwangwa kye bazza nakyo olunaku olwaleero. Delta TV tukole.
Wangali Ssaabasajja